Hi, I want to talk to you today about how to start a business. And when a person starts a business, you need to know how to start a business, run a business, and know the pitfalls of a business. Many entrepreneurs have failed because of lack of knowledge in business. Although many have succeeded in becoming a successful business man or woman just because of the right information and know-how. Now let us obtain the information on how to start a business. Starting a business can be thrilling and satisfying event. It can recommend many qualities such as being your own personal manager, you own your own working hours, building income by undergoing something you like doing. First, take into consideration, ask yourself, so have any of this formation and expertise usually related with effective entrepreneurs? Number one, comfortable with taking risks. Two, independence. Three, persuasion. Number four, able to negotiate. Number five, creativity. Six, support by others. Hallelujah. But nevertheless, you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur and begin a new business. Terrified at this point as you ask yourself these 20 questions to help confirm your thoughts about being right, about the right financial business information. Number one, when, why am I starting a business? Two, what kind of business do I want? Three, what is my ideal customer? Four, what product or service will my business provide? Five, I am preparing to spend the time and money to get my business started. Six, what difficulties my business ideas in the product or service me will provide for others in the marketplace. Seven, where will my business be located? How many employees would I need? What type of supply do I need? How soon will I take before my product or service are available? How much money do I need to get started? Will I need to get a loan? How soon would I take? How soon would it take before my company compared to my competitors? How long do I have until I start making a profit? Who is my competitor? How would I start the legal structure of my business? How would I price my product compared to my competitor? What taxes do I need to pay? What kind of insurance do I need? How would I manage my business? And last, how will I advise my business? How will I advertise my business? Looking at these 10 steps, starting a business include preparation, working majority finance choices, and finishes sequences of lawful events. These 10 simple steps can help you with your strategy, getting ready and achieve your business. Write a business plan, number one. Number two, get assistance and training. Number three, choose a business location. Number four, get a hold of government reserve loans and embankment upon funds and seeking grants to help you get started. Determine the legal structure of your business. Register business name. Get the tax ID number. Register from state and local taxes. 9. Obtain business license and permits. 10. Understand employment responsibility. And what do it take to run a business? This is the next step. These questions many people had asked about running a business. Are you intelligent enough? Are you strong enough? Are you violent enough? Are you unwise enough to start and run a business? What does it take? If you are intelligent enough, you don't have to be violent. And if you are intelligent enough, you don't have to be strong. The majority of business that goes out of business and they run out of money before it can prosper. And if the entrepreneur has more money, would the business have success, been more successful, or would it have just taken longer to fail? By Robert Siegel. But Robert goes on to say, when he started his first business, some of his old supervisors had something to say about his dream of owning his own business. One of the managers was on his side, said it will succeed, and the other said that it won't because of the unpleasant things that occur in businesses. But Rob company lasted for 10 years before he sold it. Nevertheless, both of his former bosses was right. He prospered and made a successful business, and he sold it just because of the unpleasant thing that happened in businesses. As Mr. Siegel looked back over his first business, it wasn't successful as he thought because he was too soft on everybody and everything was done. He didn't make much money to make a good living off of it. Likewise, he started the second business and was more cautious in how to run a business but failed in the first 6 months. Although his failures, he finally succeeded only by looking at himself and knowing what he liked best. That was working alone at home. Rob advised to anyone that is starting a business, make sure you start small for something you really like doing or long hours and family that will be around. Get some type of luck on your side because the universe does not get our straight prosperity. Don't listen to those who don't believe in you. Just keep on trying. The next thing you have to learn to know the mistakes to avoid in starting a business. Once you have started your business, you ought to have an excellent business strategy. Otherwise, you will not be able to prosper in your enterprise. There have been numbers of talented entrepreneurs who just vanished into the forgetfulness and who huge thought nonetheless, with huge thoughts. But nevertheless, they didn't have a good strategy. When making a correct start, cover the method of achievement by way of a beginner, you will confidently have a habit of making errors. And then again, it will improve if you keep away from them. And to avoid these, you are intelligent when you learn from your errors. You are bright if you learn from others' errors. Errors are unavoidable and environments in the greatest education. Nevertheless, as they say, anticipation is better than treatment. So life was simply simple for you if you don't perform the following errors. Number one, by not evaluate your ideas. Number two, inadequate planning. Number three, wrong business structure. Number four, spreading money around. Number five, hiring the wrong people. Number six, poor marketing. Number seven, relying on pretense. Number eight, ignore legal and financial issue. So at this moment, you know that errors to keep away from in starting a business. Keep in mind and try not to make them. The moment you have a good start, try your best to keep them away and run your business. When you are strong-minded, you will be prosperous. But in the conclusion, without having the right information and knowledge in running a business, you will more likely to fail. When starting a business, you need a good business plan that will maintain your success throughout your career for many years. And it's not just starting a business. You need to know all that comes with it, like running your business, know the pitfall of it as well. Now you have a lot of information on how to start a business, run a business, and how to avoid the pitfalls of it. I wish you the best in the business world.